Hello, everyone. My name is Barbara Liskov. I live in the United States in the state of Massachusetts, and I'm a professor at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. My field is computer science, and so you can see that technology has been very important in my life and my work. I got into computer science by accident. I did my undergraduate work at the University of California at Berkeley. And when I got my bachelor's degree in 1961 in math, I went to look for a job that would take advantage of my training. I didn't find any job in math, but I was offered a job as a programmer. That was the first time I found out about computers. And of course, I had no training. But in those days, there were no computer science majors, and therefore they were offering jobs as programmers to people like me who they thought could do the work. My first day on the job, I was given a Fortran manual and asked to write a little program, and I discovered a field that I loved and that I was very good at. I worked for 2 years, and then I went to Stanford and got a PhD in computer science. And when I finished in 1968, I was hoping for a faculty position, but I didn't get any good offers. And so I returned to the company that had hired me when I got my bachelor's degree, only now I was a researcher instead of a programmer. I worked there for 4 years, and then in 1972, I moved to MIT. And the reason I was able to get a faculty position at MIT in 1972, but not 1968, was due partly to the research I had done while I was at this company, but it was also due to something called Title IX, which was a law that was about to be passed in the United States and that opened up academic positions to women. When I arrived at MIT, there were 10 women on the faculty out of a faculty of about 1,000. My research within computer science is in the software systems area. And because I got in there early, I was able to do some very fundamental work. I initially started in the field of programming methodology. And while I was in that field, I first of all developed a notion called data abstraction, which is one of the fundamental pieces of object-oriented programming. And then later, I invented something called behavioral subtyping. And that's another very important piece of object-oriented programming. And that particular discovery is called the Liskov substitution principle. I also did work in programming languages that led to the later languages that you use today, like Java. In 1968, I also started to work in distributed systems. And these are programs that have components running on different computers and communicating via a network. Almost all the programs you use today are distributed programs. And again, I got in early and I was able to do a lot of fundamental things. And among the many things that I and my group did is we developed 2 different replication techniques. And these are very important because they are the things that ensure that when you entrust your data to the cloud or put it on somebody else's system, that your data will not be lost due to failures or malicious attacks. So as you can see, tech has been very important to me and to my career, and also to all of us, because what happened in the 1990s, I think of as an information revolution. The way we lived our lives changed due to what was going on with tech. And not only did tech have that huge impact, but it introduced many good things. And all you need to do is to think about what it would have been like during COVID-19 without the tools that tech had made available to us. So tech is a great field, and I think it's a great field for women. And so if this is the kind of thing that you're interested in, you should definitely go for it. The reason it's so great is because there are very interesting jobs, there are lots of them, and they pay very well. So great opportunities. If it's the kind of thing you're interested in, what should you do to get there? Well, to get there, you need to prepare. You need to get the background that's needed. And it's not just that you have to understand how to write good programs. You also need to get a broad education in math and also in science and engineering, because tech is in every field. And the more you know, the better positioned you'll be to get all those kinds of interesting jobs. I have colleagues at MIT who work in computational biology. I have others who are doing stuff in the medical field. I have others who are working in energy, and that's just an example of the kind of things you can do. So in conclusion, I have to say, and you can see that I've had a great career. Every day when I got up to go to work, I was excited to get there. The work was really fun. It was just a great time. And so what I wish for you is that you can find a similarly rewarding career. And thanks very much for listening.